If a man asks me for my number, I'm gonna give it to him. I don't care what he look like. And if I don't like him, I'm gonna throw an extra razzle-dazzle in there and be like, yeah, make sure you text me right now or in the next 5 minutes, boo, don't play with me. Y'all act like the block button don't exist. Do y'all know there are men out here unaliving women because they don't want to give their number up to these men? Baby, I don't care what you look like, how aggressive you came at me. You about to get this number. I was at the gas station and tall dude with dreads walked up to me and said, let me get your number. Not asking me, can he get my number? No, baby, he demanded it in a nice way. And even though he wasn't my type, I still gave him my number and smiled and said, make sure you text me in the next 5 minutes. Don't play with me. And he walked off smiling. Okay, not angry, not triggered, not disrespected. He walked away from me smiling. Women, come on, this is chess. When I'm in the
Man, let me stop right here. I gotta address this. I'm sorry, y'all. I gotta address this. Let's get into it, man. I gotta talk about this. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the channel. This your boy Get a Mic. Much love, peace, and blessings to everybody under the sound of my voice. The brothers, the sisters, the young folks, the old heads, the aunties. Really appreciate everybody for checking into the video. Feel free to subscribe, bell icon, but I gotta address this situation. So where do I start? Where do I start? Where do I start? Sisters, do not listen to this lady. I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why not to listen to this lady. I personally am getting so fed up and so sick and tired of these chicken head women coming out here with this gender wars, men are evil, be careful because they all out to get you, they all out to take you out type of talk. I'm so sick of it because in my personal opinion, it's so disingenuous to just sit up here and make it seem like men are just out here just after these women like we just some big predators or something. And then she got the nerve to tell a story saying that some man walked up to her with tall and dreads talking about give me your number, and then she got scared and gave him the number anyway. I cannot stand when women do this. They have these crazy behind stories making all men or the majority of black men out to be monsters, and I am not gonna let it happen on my watch. I'm getting sick of it. I'm tired of it. Are there some bad people in this earth? Absolutely. Are there some bad people that's gonna do some bad things? Absolutely. But at the end of the day, listening to these sisters out here with all this yellow hair on their head, with all this makeup and lashes and all this crazy crap, they're liars, okay? When you listen to a woman like this, that everything about her is a lie, nothing she's saying should you really be taken seriously. Everything this woman should be saying should be taken with a grain of salt. Most people with any sliver of intelligence know that depending on how you treat people is going to determine your outcome. If you're a rude piece of crap, son of a B, if you rude, you disrespectful, you coming off arrogant, and you just acting like your ish don't stink, yes, you're going to get bad reactions. That goes for men, women, children, old folks, everybody. Just like, for instance, on this video, I don't know if you guys remember that I did with the single man in his 30s. It was a quick video I did where he went up to the woman in the Starbucks to try to have a conversation with her, and she was extremely rude to the man, and then it hurt his feelings. So in my personal opinion, I'm gonna play the rest of the video. I'm trying to get into it a little bit more, but in my personal opinion, this right here is disingenuous, because when you really think about it, a lot of times these women are complaining, and it's not all women. I'm not talking about all women. I'm talking about the specific women that's complaining that, oh, men don't approach no more, and they're not talking to us no more, and all of these things that they saying. But then when a man walks up to try to get your number or to try to speak to you because he's interested in you, you reject him harshly in front of everybody. You call him names. You talk about his outfit. You pick on his jewelry. You pick on his shoes. You pick on his hairline. It's so many times I see women disrespecting young men that's just interested in them, right? Very, very, very rudely. And then get mad when men are now not approaching women like they used to anymore. So the story that she just gave at the beginning of the video was saying that he walked up to her and said, "Give me your number." Right? And she said, well, he didn't ask for it. He wasn't nice about it. But if he would have walked up nice about it and asked you for it, you would have basically said he was a weak man. He was soft. And you want some man that's going to be strong and walk up and demand a number. That's probably what she most likely would have said. But now he walks up and he says, "Give me your number," because he wants to be a strong man. It shows that he got some backbone. Now you're going to turn around and say, "Girl, I gave him his number. He was going to try to kill me. And all this, I had to make sure I gave him my number, girl, to preserve my health." Like, just real ignorance and real stupidity to sit up here and act like men that like women, heterosexual men, walking up to you to get your phone number. Why is there so much drama surrounding this? If he's your type and you're single, you don't have a husband, and you like this man and you want to proceed, sure, give him your number. If you don't like this man because of the way he looks or you think he's not your type, let him down politely. "No, sir," you know what I'm saying? Or, "No, you know what I'm saying, I apologize, but I'm not really interested. Boom, boom, boom. You seem like a nice guy, but I'm just not in the mood. Or, I got something else going on right now." Boom, boom, boom. There's so many other things that these women can say instead of disrespecting and coming off so rude. And in this case, she's basically saying that she gives away the number regardless to preserve her health because she feel like men are out here to attack her or somebody's out to get her or something like that. And it's just disrespectful to a lot of us men that's listening to her say this. And this is not a gender war situation. This is a right versus wrong situation. This is a good versus bad or good versus evil situation, to where I'm pretty sure a lot of women out there believes that what she's saying is foolishness too, because a lot of the women out here have sons. A lot of the women out here have husbands and fathers that really would not like to see the men in their lives disrespected or looked at like a monster. I guarantee you it's a lot of women out here that do not like this type of behavior and do not like what this woman is talking about. There's far too many women out here that are really good women that love men and not out here trying to destroy men, right? That are being too silent. We need more of our sisters to come out and reject this type of behavior and reject the women that's out here bashing and trying hard to slander men, because in my personal opinion, we got to get back to loving one another and doing what's right anyway. And that's just my thought.
I'm going to give him the ultimate respect, regardless if I'm attracted to him or not. I love my life. I love my future. I love my purpose. And I'm not going to allow pride or ego to get the best of me in that moment. I'm not going to be like, do he not see who I am? He not see how he just came at me? I want a gentleman. I don't want nobody rough around the edges. Now, granted, some women may like men who are aggressive and talk to them a little rough. Me, I'm going to come at you with respect, and I expect you to come at me with respect. I'm going to talk to you soft and calm, so I want you to talk to me calm. Okay? So, either way, regardless of what I want and don't want, I'm going to make sure you have my phone number. And I'm going to make sure you're smiling. Okay? So, y'all let me know in the comments, like, have you ever had a man come up to you asking you for your number and you didn't like it? Like, what did you do in that situation? Did you just tell him, like, I feel like now it's a little unsafe to do it. Like, maybe back in the day, now it's getting a little wicked out here. You got women out here losing their life because they don't want to give a man their phone number or social media. Baby, you can have it all. Because once I find out who you are, you go on that block list. I'm not about to argue with you. I'm not about to tell you. I'm not about to correct you. No. Because somebody, another woman may like you for who you are. So I'm not about to correct a man and tell him what he doing wrong. I'm not doing it.
I understand that part. I get it. She's moving, you know, with a sense of understanding that, you know what I'm saying, there's a certain way you're supposed to move around men. I understand that part, but for the most part, I just think it's a bad message to send. I think it's disrespectful to a lot of men. But I get it. There are some creeps out there in the earth. Don't get me wrong. I believe there is a lot of men out there that might do some stupid stuff. So everything she's saying is not completely wrong. But I just personally don't like the message that she's sending when she's making it seem like us men out here, strong black men with long hair, locks, and things of that nature, we just out here just being predatory. And we just out here running up on women and snatching up their numbers. And if they don't give it to them, we going to do something bad to them and all that. I just feel like that's foolishness. And I think it's disingenuous. I don't think the numbers support it. I don't think there's enough numbers of people doing stuff like that to where it's really, really that serious of a problem. At the end of the day, if you be respectful to people, they're going to be respectful to you. I don't care where you go. I don't care which country you in, which race of people you dealing with. You lead with respect, you going to get it back. And that's my thoughts. Y'all let me know y'all thoughts down in the comment section. This your boy, Get It Mike. I'll at y'all in the next video.